Yes, my people, we are back again. We are blessed to be here. First and foremost, shout out to God for just allowing us to, live another day. And yeah, anyways, we're here now. It's a new week. Last week was crazy on the charts, literally crazy. Don't even know where to begin. Don't even know what to tell you guys on what happened last week with the accounts and the trades and this and that. We were expecting GJ to sell. We're just gonna get straight into it, guys. Actually, yeah, we were expecting GJ to sell, and it bought and then it sold, which is interesting to see. But there's nothing I can do. We can't, like I was saying previously, we can't control the markets. We actually can't. We can only control how we react to the markets. So yeah, that was that. And that was pretty much it. Outside of that, just the same shit, different day, just locking in, focusing on the grind, and all of that, guys. So, currently speaking, I was just on this one funded website and I saw something that, kind of motivated me a little bit, you know, a little motivation for myself and a little motivation for you guys. So, I was just messing around here looking at the leaderboard, right? And yeah, I'm looking at the leaderboard. Let's go to leaderboard real quick. Yeah. Shout out to Nicholas, whoever you are. Shout out to Drake and Mega Rasuti. Shout out to you. Mine made 13%. But yeah, as I'm scrolling down, I'm like, I wonder am I there? And look who's here, guys. Your boy Denzel FX. So on the 10K, we're up 6%. So we're just gonna withdraw that some point this week once the withdraw button is available. But yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see myself back on a leaderboard. But yeah, that's pretty much that. That's what's been happening since the last time you saw me and the last time I made a video. So I need to go get my eyes. Need to get my glasses. Last week I also got a little eye test. When you're on the charts all the time, guys, it's not good. When you're constantly on your phone like this, when you're constantly on a laptop like this all the time, like your eyes do get weaker and it's not good. So if you're watching this, this is your sign to go get an eye test. You know, like you're saving yourself in the future by doing this. So that's all I'm gonna say. You're saving yourself by getting this little eye test. So yeah, let's go get this eye test. I'm gonna go. You guys already know the routine by now. Like the routine is simple, nothing too extravagant, nothing too crazy. We do what we have to do. We take care of our body. We look at the charts, and that's that. Yeah. So yeah, um, yeah. Eye test. Well, get the glasses. You guys are gonna see the shades and all that. So we're gonna get our glasses. Go to the gym. I think we're gonna hit shoulders today. Go to the gym, hit shoulders. Also look at the charts. I'm going to show you what's been happening on GBPJPY. And yeah, might hop on a call with this dude and show you guys some behind the scenes and all that kind of stuff. Show you what's been happening inside the 5P community. Speaking of the 5P community, I'll just quickly show you a quick trade I actually sent out. And it was a sniper. Literally, when you're watching Dora the Explorer, they say swiper, no swiping. But yeah, this is me. Sniper, no sniping, guys. So yeah, this was the trade here. As you can see, we wanted to get in here and get out over here. So that's the before. We locked in some profits, as you can see. Boom, 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 boom. And this is the final after. Yes, price plummeted towards the downside. And that's how we do it in the 5P community, guys. Really and truly speaking. So yeah, I just needed to show you guys that. If you want to be a part of the community, make sure you hit the link in description and join the 5P masterclass. It's going down. It really is going down. But yeah, let's go get these glasses, guys. Really need them. So yeah, peace. All right. So today, the agenda is shoulder boulders. I'm not going to waste any further time, so enjoy the workout. Let's do this. Let's go.
I guess it's me versus me, I'm my worst enemy. So I gotta keep going for them days I sat down. They don't wanna hold faith, then let that be the case. Don't smile in my face, try come back round. See, I play my position, show you about commitment. Do what it takes even when I feel like quitting. Winners in my circle, better watch where you're sitting. Destiny's relatable like Nas, it was written. Keep going, you ain't reached the full potential. Even if you fell a couple times, it's alright, cause you're meant to. Relentless, my nigga dummy, so I say his name as dentist. Cause he's a fucking teeth. Let my lesson, I ain't stressing all his friends over Hovis. If that's what it costs, then I'm fully devoted. I remember being locked, just hoping. Then the dream stopped, cause them gubways rolled in. I'm feeling away, I came home, wasn't shit on my plate. Had to make my own meal, like a fucking buffet. Like a 5-hour shift, feds ain't giving me breaks. Gotta grind or I fully decay. This that real rap, so don't be talking about them cars that you're renting. If you're buying hoes bags, then ain't care about your dogs on a sentence. Half these niggas living off bedrooms, running off on plugs, really they never. I guess it's me versus me, I'm my worst enemy. So I gotta keep going for them days I sat down. They don't wanna hold faith, then let that be the case. Don't smile in my face, try come back round. See, I play my position, show you about commitment. Do what it takes even when I feel like quitting. Winners in my circle, better watch where you're sitting. Destiny's relatable like Nas, it was written. Know your worth, you can't settle for less.
Let us go and get these glasses, guys. First you get the glasses, and then you go watch a movie in HD with the new lens. The cutest.
What you mean, no, we're here already? Should I try glasses?
Hey, Zays. Let me know what you guys think. Shit. Now I can look at the charts. HD, no problem. The last ones are like hexagon. These ones are nice. But yeah, I kind of like these.
You can pull it off though.
What you guys think?
Makes you look smart.
Yeah.
With the goatee, I'll tell you that.
So right about now we found ourselves in the plant store, looking at all these homely plants. I've got a couple plants myself at home. I've got 3 plants. We've got Jackson, we've got Lee, we've got Carter, and Beatrix. So we've actually got 4 plants. It's like a big ass warehouse of just house stuff.
Put it underneath there. Remove the thing in the corner.
Maybe get this for the home setup. Good vibes.
Keep it.
Or drunken love.
That makes sense. Leaving my what?
My zest life.
What's zest?
Okay guys, 2026, right? I'm gonna get a dog. So I'm just documenting this now. So by the time the dog arrives, we know exactly what it's gonna be like. So I'm thinking a dog small enough or big enough to fit in here. We'll talk a French Bulldog. See here?
Come on.
French Bulldog. I don't know. But yeah, something like this. Put it on the side. And yeah. We've got so many options here, guys. Literally so many options. But I'm really liking this. So to my future dog, I'm gonna call you Radar. And this is gonna be your bed. Alright? Let's do this.
One thing too that you mentioned, I want to know when I'm wrong. Mm-hmm. That's why, like, sometimes I do those long trades because I'm like, let me give the price to breathe. But
so basically, when you check the monthly time frame, right?
Sure.
You're not going to spend too long on it. It's literally just a quick boom boom, right? So we're just checking the monthly time frame to see what's happening. Time frame, just make sure it aligns with the 15 on where you're looking for your entries, and that's it. You see how we broke that down from the monthly all the way down. So
yeah, pretty smooth.
So let us take a look at GJ, the famous pair, GBPJPY, guys. So from the last video, quite a lot has happened, and at the same time, not much has actually happened. So We did fall into the downside. We pushed up, we swapped liquidity in certain locations. As you can see, this was our bias that we had from last week, that we were expecting price to come and sell towards the downside, as you can see. And it did just that. It literally did exactly as we expected it to. So let's just quickly step out, go into the 30-minute time frame, right? So the last video, we did say we were expecting price to drop down a little bit for it to continue to push up. But what happened was it actually broke above here, as you can see, and then began to sell off towards the downside into this area. The minute we got that beautiful wick rejection during London session, price just literally switched directions and took off towards the upside. So these last couple of days, you can see that we were kind of bearish, making lower lows and lower highs. So the next question is, what do we expect for GJ this week? Guys, one thing I always highly suggest is just quickly zoom out a little bit, yeah? Take a look at the higher time frame and see what's actually going on. So since then, on the 4-hour time frame, we were expecting price to actually sell towards this downside overall. But we did sell from here to here, which is around 100 pips, I believe. But now we are on the bullish momentum, on the bullish move, right? So if I go to the daily time frame, I can clearly see that we have made a new structure. So we've technically made a new higher high. So what's most likely going to happen is price has to turn bearish at some point to come back and retest these levels, right? So overall, we are still bullish. Yes, bearish opportunities can happen. So one of two things can happen if price actually turns out to be bearish in this situation, guys, yeah? The first thing is, this is when you say you're trading what you see, not what you want to see. And what you'd love to see is literally price coming back to retest and shooting towards the upside. That's scenario number one, okay? The second scenario is literally price inducing all these lows, taking out all the early buyers, and then pushing up towards the upside, literally coming back to retest what it was initially supposed to come back and retest. But the thing about trading, guys, is sometimes it's not about trading what you want to see. It's trading what's actually happening on screen. So if I had waited all last week for price to come down here, I would have literally just missed out on a full week of trading just because there's something that I want to see. Versus trading what I'm actually seeing, and what I was seeing then was that we were in a clear range for like the last couple of days, and eventually we got some nice opportunities from where we are there now towards the upside. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much that. So the next question now is, what do we expect for GJ in the next coming days, right? So one thing I will say, guys, always check Forex Factory. If you're not checking Forex Factory yet on a weekly basis, I don't know what you're doing. But the good thing is you can start doing it now and implementing these good habits so you can see what's going on. So usually on a week-to-week basis, guys, it's very simple. What I'm doing is I'm looking at only two news events, yeah? Or two currencies, USD and GBP. That's all I have it filtered to when I'm trading one pair. So as you can see, we've got CPI, we've got core PPI, we've got GDP, and we've got unemployment claims. That's it. All I'm going to do is wait for the outcome of each news event, and then from that point, I'm going to take my opportunity and look for whatever the market presents. I'm not trying to predict prior to the news, because it's just pointless. It literally is just pointless. So as we can see right now with GBPJPY, guys, yeah? If the news comes out negative for CPI tomorrow, we know we're looking for sells at least to here, and then just see what happens afterwards. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Nothing too crazy like that you need to do in terms of analyzing. Like, yes, one thing I do suggest is do a lot of back testing. Like, back test any chance you get, guys. Like, even if it's for 1 minute, even if it's for 10, even if it's for 1 hour, the more you are on the charts, the better. The more you're learning, the better. The less you're on the charts, the more it's going to show. That's all I'm going to say. Really and truly. That's all I'm going to say. But now, this is what we're seeing for GBPJPY. I'm not even going to do any analysis. This is the analysis, yeah? We've just made a new higher high. So at some point we can expect price to sell. Depending on the news event, then we see what we're going to do next. So this is it. This is my breakdown for the week. So I'm just going to wait patiently for my sessions, which will be London and NY, so I can find an opportunity. And once I find the opportunity, I will share with the members in the 5P community. If you want to be a part of the community and learn how to trade and make money, hit the link in description. Simple as that. Simple as that. That's the formula, guys. That is the formula. See how the camera is autofocusing? Because I'm about to say something important, and that's that. Moving on. There's some things I also want to talk about here, guys, and that is prop firms, right? And how you can use prop firms to help you make a lot of money in the game. So a lot of people, when it comes to trading, they think you need a lot of money to make that money in trading, buy your first car or Lambo or Ferrari, all of that. The truth is you don't. What you need is a prop firm account. That's it. It can be a 10K account, it can be a 50K, it can be 25K, it can even be a 100K account. All you have to do is this, to keep it simple. You don't have the funds to be making 2K a day and all that kind of stuff, so go for a prop firm, right? When you go for a prop firm account, guys, you need to have the main thing, and that is the skill and knowledge to trade. Once you know that, you can then buy the account, trade on the account, and then make the money. Take away the element of you not knowing how to trade, you're not going to make money from prop firms, and you're not even going to get one withdrawal. Maybe some point down the line, you thought about buying signals so you can pass prop firms. That's not ideal, because you're going to depend on somebody else each and every time to make money, it depends on what you're in this game for. But if you're not in this game for that reason, that's pointless. So what you want to do is learn how to trade first and foremost. Once you learn how to trade, you can then get a prop firm account to give you access to this capital to prove that you can make 8% and then 4%, whatever the case may be. And then from that point, you can get paid. I mean, that sounds like a no-brainer in terms of making money. Like, trading is the hardest way to make easy money. That's the truth. Trading is actually the hardest way to make easy money. But you're not going to make it any easier by waiting for somebody else to send you a signal and all that kind of stuff. So what you want to do, guys, join some sort of community. First and foremost, join some sort of community. Find a mentor that knows how to trade and that can teach you, bring you under their wing, and just show you what's right from wrong. If you can do those two things, go get a prop firm account. And the thing is, it doesn't even have to be FTMO. Like, there's over, 100 prop firms out there. Yes, it is a gamble not taking ones that are legit like FTMO, but there are other prop firms that do pay out. So all you have to do is just get paid. Yeah? And once you get paid, easy. Maybe then go get an FTMO account. On the topic of payments, guys, once you do this whole prop firm thing, the main thing that you're trying to do is literally get paid and get your money back. Just take note, please, That's what you're trying to do with this prop firm thing. Get paid and get your money back, right? So once you pass phase 1 and once you pass phase 2, all you need to do is just take at least one trade. It doesn't matter what the rules are saying, but just take at least one trade that makes you like what? Let's just say $5 profit. Yeah. Once you up $5, click withdrawal and just wait. So now you have the live account. You've gotten your refund and you've gotten an extra $5-10. So now you're trading completely risk-free and there's no emotional attachments to that account. That is the secret on prop firms and how you can get, literally payouts upon payouts. Just get your money back at least. At least once you get your money back, you can then use that money and go buy another account and then, trade 2 accounts at the same time. Then at some point merge them and then boom, you got max allocation. Think about it. I'm giving you guys gems for the first time ever on this account. So, I have given you guys gems, but I'm giving you more gems on how you can be more consistent with getting payouts and all that kind of stuff. Like there was one point with this other prop firm, I was on the leaderboard getting payouts nearly every week, just using that one simple formula. Once you get paid, hit the withdraw button, and then at least there is no emotional attachment to the trade. There's no emotional attachments to whatever trade you're taking. The money's back in your account, and life is good. Literally. So yeah, that's that for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We've done a nice little breakdown on this, and I'm going to see you in the next video. So what we're going to try and do next is, as you can see for the week, we're going to try and trade CPI, core PPI, GDP, unemployment claims. So I've got 4 bullets this week that I can get rid of, you know. But even if I just got 1 bullet, 1 TP, I'm okay. Then I can do a withdrawal on my live unfunded account. And that's pretty much that. So I'll keep you guys posted in terms of what's going to happen next with this in the next video. So yeah, until then, guys, let there be peace in the Middle East, and let my brothers and sisters be safe. Peace out.